Hello, welcome to Late Night Creations. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Kendra and I have a great video for you today. 5 items under $5. So let's get started with the video and I'll explain that a little bit more to you later. Okay, this month we are doing last minute gift ideas. So in these little chip clips or whatever you want to call them, you get 2 in a package. And so this makes a really inexpensive gift idea. So I'm going to show you a lot of different ways that you can personalize these depending on what you have available. So I have these cute little stickers I've had in my stash. You can get stickers at Dollar Tree. You can get them at Hobby Lobby. No matter what you pay for them, you're just using a few, so it's just a few cents. There was not an apostrophe. So I just took that little portion of the one off and just made myself a little apostrophe. Now I'm going to make this Lexi's stuff. She can use it for her snacks. She can use it to clip papers together. She could use it to whatever she wants to, whatever stuff she needs to use it for. I just thought stuff made it a little more variety than snacks. Okay, now this one I used my Cricut. And so I did this one for me, Gigi Snacks. And so, oops, I missed a G. We got to have all the G's in Gigi. So my grandkids call me Gigi. So this is going to be Gigi Snacks. Did that with the Cricut. Going to do Pappy Snacks with the Cricut. Now, we're going to say this costs, 60 some odd cents a piece. So you can get quite a bit of snacks to add to this to make it a cute little gift. Now, if you don't want to do stickers, you can handwrite it with a Sharpie or a paint pen on there. Okay? Mom stuff. So here they are all finished. These are all the different ways that you can do it. So here's Mom's stuff. This less than $5 for this gift. Here's Lexi's stuff, just some snacks that she likes. And then Gigi Snacks, even with my healthy snack, this would still be under $5 and one of my favorite gifts I would love to get. And Pappy would absolutely love to get this snack for Christmas. Okay, let me explain to you this month's 5 under 5 is every month it's hosted by Missi from Crafty Cove DIY, Emily from Farm Charm Chic, and this month our wonderful, beautiful guest host is Elizabeth from Southern G More Gals. All these gals are great, talented creators, and I will leave their channels listed in the description box below, as well as the playlist that's going to have all the other creators' channels listed below. So please check out their videos in the playlist and watch all those videos for some great inspiration. And like I said, this month we're doing last minute gift ideas for under $5. So let's get on to the next DIY gift. So I had gotten these little tea towels. I can't remember. I've gotten them at Sam's. I've gotten them at Walmart. I've gotten them at Aldi. Anywhere you get them, anywhere I've gotten them, let me rephrase that, they are between $1 and $1.50 a piece. So we're going to say $1.50 at the most. And this vinyl came out of my scrap collection, but even if I had to have purchased it, it would have probably been less than $1 worth of vinyl. Okay, so I just made this decal. It was one I already had actually made a long time ago. And so I just am going to press it onto this little tea towel, and it looks so cute. And just to make it look more gift worthy, I'm going to put a ribbon around it. I always like to, once I take the plastic off, that film off, that carrier sheet, I like to give it an extra little press. So I'm going to fold it back up like it was when I got it. I'm going to take some of this beautiful gingham ribbon that I got at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to just make it look like it came from a store. I'm going to take this double-sided tape. If you don't know about this double-sided tape from Dollar Tree, you need to know about it. It is wonderful. It's good and sticky, and easy to use. So I'm just going to use it on here just so I'm not using hot glue on here. It's going to make it look more professional. I don't know. I just like the way it looks. Now I'm just going to make one of my little finger bows with this ribbon. This ribbon is a little bit stiff. I don't really know if I would call it wired or not, but they don't have it at my Dollar Tree. I happened to be out of town and found this, and they didn't have a whole lot of it. I wished I would have been able to get more because this is really nice ribbon. So now I'm going to put another piece of that double stick tape on there and just tape that, and it's stayed good. It'll hold good enough because the person that I'm giving it to is just going to take it off to either use the towel or display it in her kitchen. And yes, I'm actually going to give these gifts to people. Okay, this is part one of this gift. This is the other part of the gift. I'm just going to clean this little, it was called a cutting board I got at Dollar Tree, but I don't know, I would call it more of a trivet. Now, I made this on my Cricut as well, and I've had this design on there for a long time. Created this a long time ago. I've used it so many times. I use it on the tea towels. I've used it on a lot of things, and I did it in reverse because I want this on the underside. I had a little bit of trouble with this sticky transfer tape. As soon as I use all this up, I'm not buying this anymore. I don't even remember what brand it is. But it was a stickier tack, and I'm definitely not purchasing it anymore. And I did tear that little in as I was taking off the transfer tape. But I'm going to show you that it's okay. You just take your little tweezers and put it back on there. Look, good as new. And the warmth of your hand will kind of adhere it really good. And look how pretty it looks. Okay, next DIY. Okay, these cute little bags, 2 for $1.25. You could put goodies in them. You could put treats in them. You could put any kind of little gifts in there that would add up to $5. Okay, but I'm going to put this little decal on there. I'm going to iron it on. I'm also going to show you different ideas that I did with this. So, 'tis the season for treats. I just kind of made that up in my own little head and decided to iron it on here. This canvas, it takes a little bit longer to press it on there. I had sped it up so to save you the boredom. And again, I always press it a little bit more after I take the carrier sheet off and, fill it full of whatever kind of treats you want to fill it full of. For a teenage girl, you could put all kinds of little hair doodads in there. Dollar Tree has a lot of those. I thought I was going to be really smart and use one of these little stencils from Dollar Tree, and it was a great idea. I just pounced some white chalk paint on here, and it was kind of bleeding through, so I took that cardboard piece out of that stencil packaging and put it in between there so it didn't bleed through anymore. Thank goodness it was white and not black. And then I'm just pouncing it up and down. I was being super duper careful, but guess what? Yeah, it bled. You're going to see that as soon as I get through pouncing. Yeah, not so cute. But never fear. I'm the queen of fixing my boo-boos. So here we go. We're going to just fill that in. Just fill the whole thing in with white. And then I'm going to take my little heat press, and after it dries, I let it dry completely. And then, yeah, I couldn't decide if I liked it or not. Yes or no. Let me know what you think about this one. The end result I'm not so sure about, but I kind of like the idea of, okay, so it looks something like something. I don't know. So I just took a red paint marker and put some little red berries on, and then I took a black one and just wrote Mom, like I'm going to give Mom her gift cards in here. So it'll be her little gift bag. So it's a little gift bag for less than $5. Okay, here's another idea for these little treat bags. Treats for, from, and then Merry Christmas. And so you can take a Sharpie and you can write the names on there. And again, get treats in there for up to $5. Like the treats that, I did in the first DIY. You could put candies, little chips, you could put little hair doodads in there. You could put flashlights. You could put all kinds of little things in there. So let me know what you think about these little treat bags, and what would you fill them with? What kind of little trinkets would you fill them with? Okay, here's our next DIY gift idea. Okay, these nice oven mitts from Dollar Tree. So we want to be sure that we're going to decorate the back side and not the side we're going to put our hand in for the oven. And this is an oven mitt. I'm not sure what I called this. And I'm going to iron on this decal that I made with my Cricut. And I did see this idea for the whisk, bake, eat, repeat. I have seen this before, and I thought it was really cute. So I just created this, which is using different fonts that I liked. And I love that. So then I picked up some cookie mix. I'm like, why am I having trouble figuring out what that was? And these two little utensils. Now, if this is all you're going to do, this would be $5. I was thinking I should count the cost of the ribbon and the vinyl. Even though I had it in my stash, it still, would be a cost. So I only put the whisk in because it says whisk. But you could put the whisk and the spatula in if you didn't want to count the cost of the ribbon and stuff. But I think this turned out really cute, and I think it would be a cute little gift. Okay, let's look at this last DIY. Maybe my favorite. I wanted to paint these because of the way that the bamboo was on here. I picked these up at Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to paint them with Sawmill Gravy by Dixie Belle. And just one coat did the trick, and I just painted front, back, sides, all the little nooks and crannies. And then I took the dark wax by DIY dark wax on this little brush. It's kind of a chippy brush, and I didn't give it a complete coat. I just, you can see what I'm doing. And I didn't wipe it off immediately. I did all three of them, like I'm doing this one right here. And then, see, I decided I was going to let it sit on there a little while, let it dry a little while before I decided I wanted to wipe it off. I was hoping that it would stain it a little more. See, and then you can have some of that original color still showing through, where I think if it doesn't dry a little bit, then it smears more, like some of it did do that. And then I would go back in, just like I'm doing there, go back in and try to make it look a little bit more rustic, or a little more distressed in some areas than others. So I love the way that these turned out. I absolutely love it. And then I did a clear wax on it before I realized that the vinyl letters won't stick to that. So no problem. I just took my Sharpie. It's an off-brand Sharpie. It's not actual Sharpie. It's a different brand. And wrote the word eat. Then I'm going to hot glue these three wooden utensils together, stacking them up on top of each other. Just with some hot glue. It stuck really, really easily with the bamboo, the painted bamboo. And I'm going to take this thick jute cord that I got at Walmart. I've had it in my stash for a long time. It lasts a good long time. And I'm going to use my needle nose pliers to pull that really nice and taut. And then I'm going to just hot glue it to the back on both sides to create a little hanger for our little decor piece. And then when I flip it back over, we're going to put a little black and white check bow. I'm going to wrap this little black and white check around it, and then a bow right in the center, and it will be done. So let me know what you think about this, and be sure to watch the playlist. Be sure to give me a thumbs up, and enjoy. That's all I have for you in this video, but I hope that you were inspired to make some meaningful gifts that people are actually going to want to use. But mostly, I want you to be still and remember that He is God, and that He sent His Son Jesus as a baby in a manger to be our Savior so that we could spend eternal life with Him in heaven. This Christmas season, that's what it's all about. Merry Christmas, friends.